Hey everyone. Welcome back to Chronicles of Tech. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Chloe. Today, we're diving into a tech topic that guides our everyday lives, quite literally.
But have you ever wondered how something that now helps us get around without getting lost was originally created for keeping military commanders on course back in the day?
Oh, that's a good one. So, you mean we owe our modern-day road trips to some serious military strategy?
Exactly. Stick around because at the end of this episode, we'll reveal how this military tech transformation practically saved humanity from itself. Or at least its sense of direction.
Alright, let's lay the groundwork, or should I say, lay the satellites.
Very punny, Chloe. So, GPS, or Global Positioning System, started out as a military project in the late 1970s. Back then, navigational support was like trying to read a bad map in the dark. Not ideal.
Right? Picture this, a naval commander trying to find their way in uncharted waters. They could either rely on a compass or gamble on those chalky maps, which, let's be honest, are about as useful as a screen door on a submarine.
You mentioned submarine and screens, and now I can't stop imagining a sub with a bad GPS signal. Captain, we seem to be headed. No, I take that back. It's just a fish.
Well, that was the kind of trouble the military was up against. They needed a solution. Back in the 1970s, the US military was using a system called Transit, which was pretty rudimentary, only covering naval forces, and it required some major guesswork.
That's right. It was like trying to use a flip phone in the era of smartphones.
Exactly. So, in 1973, the US Department of Defense launched the GPS program, but get this, its initial purpose was strictly for military use. The astronauts were actually the test subjects.
Human guinea pigs in space? Talk about an out-of-this-world experience.
Well, we owe that to the necessity of accurate navigation for operations around the globe. The military needed a precise way to pinpoint locations, where that old turn left at the giant oak tree just wouldn't cut it.
Right. The original constellation of satellites, known as the Navstar system, was made up of 24 satellites launched over the years. This helped the military accurately locate troops for airstrikes, supply drops, and, let's face it, a lot of strategizing.
And funny enough, GPS signals were so strong that users couldn't just hide behind something like, "Oops, I took a wrong turn, just imagine. Sorry for missing the target, sir." My phone said, "Recalculating."
Recalculating? What are you, a GPS, or just confused?
Exactly. Then in the 80s, the government decided to open up GPS for civilian use. But here's the kicker. They originally had this thing called selective availability, intentionally limiting accuracy for civilian use.
Why? Was the government trying to keep us from finding out the best burger places?
As tempting as that sounds, it was more about national security. They didn't want civilians to have the same tech edge as the military. After all, accurate GPS could lead to some serious espionage or mischief.
So true. Imagine all the missing keys, Find My Phone apps, and delivery trackers suddenly getting a military upgrade. You order pizza wrong and bam! They hit the wrong target.
The notorious pizza incident. So in 2000, they turned off selective availability, and suddenly civilian GPS became precise enough to guide you to that delicious slice of pizza without ending up 3 blocks away.
And that's when we started seeing GPS systems in cars everywhere. But here's a food for thought, Chloe, how do we balance this tech for civilian use without losing that military edge?
Good question. It's a delicate dance. And ironically, now some of that military tech has morphed into apps like Waze and Google Maps. We've taken their navigation tool and added a layer of, how do I say this, a cutting-edge social element.
Like crowdsourced traffic alerts and predicting accident spots. It's collaboration at its finest.
And the cherry on top? There are also apps now using GPS to coordinate humanitarian efforts globally, showcasing a full-circle moment from military to civil support. How cool is that?
It's pretty rad. The military paved the way for an entirely new world of tech in everyday life. Who knew that our road trips would be spinning back to their origins in military strategy?
Yep. Now, before we wrap up, let's answer the burning question posed earlier. How did GPS help save humanity's direction? Literally.
Drumroll, please.
It eliminated our fear of asking for directions while simultaneously reducing the number of arguments over map reading on road trips.
So, there you have it, folks. GPS, the key to harmony in the car and the unexpected path to our fluid modern navigation.
Thanks for joining us on this journey through tech's unexpected military origins. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave us a review.
And remember, next time you're lost, blame it on the fish.
Until next time, keep exploring the tech that shapes our lives, one fascinating story at a time.
See you later.